Okay, well, this month looks to be another one that's Patrick's content. Let's see what I can do here. So, enjoying Kid Cosmic so far. Alright, definitely have more Sun and Moon Ultra Adventure vlogs, as well as something ongoing with Soul tomorrow. In the middle of this, Stadia is dissolving their in-house game studio, and also Bezos is going to be stepping down from his position as head of Amazon effective in the third quarter. So what can I do to tie into those last two topics? Well, as it so happens, I was expecting I had to wait until the open beta, but as it turns out, I put in a request asked for an invite to the closed beta that they just concluded with earlier this week, and wouldn't you know it, they said yes. Yes, mean so. I thought I would give you my first impressions on Amazon Luna, and all the people who were surprised or actually were still around on Twitter earlier today. Hey, but they did mail out later, so it's basically to me this platform what Stadia should have been, and for the simple whole fact of the matter is that on top of it being can power more devices, as I have in my place, I mean, and working better with connection I have, it's the simple and effective idea of being able to have more content for less money. And also, oh, you don't have to buy every single one at list price. I just mean, I just for that reason, you is on this either. You can actually just stream through a selection of games, and which has, by my count, hundreds with more to come. And if you're interested, so are they. So I'm not gonna go over every single game I play that's available on the service, but I'll definitely going over on the days I use the beta, the ones I personally played to let you know the experience, and to keep things as much as I can towards the service. I'm gonna be focusing on the game's performance as opposed to its actual quality. That can come another time, maybe the open beta occurs. So let's get started. Sonic Mania Plus, first day, January 26th, excellent, given how it ran pretty well on other consoles. Blazing Chrome, very fun one, which basically what Contra Rogue Core should have been as a Contra successor. Ran good. Shantae Whiskey's Revenge. When I played on other systems, applying game that one on Switch, one other classic Shantae games, good. Star Wars Pinball. Selection of virtual Star Wars pinball machines, acceptable. Oh, there was some lag and display issues, but otherwise, that's good. Panzer Remastered. Even it was acceptable. I guess it was an issue because of server load, but usually I don't think you had to have that much just to run like a 26-year-old Saturn game. It's pretty fun. Even though it's starting to show its age, I've saw it before. I'm glad they did a good job with the remaster so much that they're going to be working on later games. So let's move on to day 2, January 27th. Redout. Excellent. It's definitely yet another game that's helped fill the void left by a new F Zero. Oh, and in terms of high speed futuristic racing, I'm open to the idea yeah, of another one, even if, especially given how the creators would want to do it, since given how Captain Falcon has no popularity with his appearances in other games such as Smash or Mario Kart, it's definitely heck. I'd even be fine with they just wanted to re-release the other games on the eShop. I mean, F Zero X definitely another one touches for it next to for a mini toy, but that's just me. Grid, bad. The game itself is not the problem, but its performance was. It's definitely, which is a shame because usually that that racer is pretty good on other systems. How realistic it is Uno didn't load, so I couldn't play that card game. Monopoly Plus reasonable. It's basically a virtual version of Long-running property game. Yeah, I know it came out a long time ago. It came out as a luxury tax repeat, and rich people went to jail still. I think I was the hat, and my opponent was the dog man. Dog man on the AI. Contra collection, acceptable to good. Managed to do two play sessions there. One with the original arcade Contra, one with Super Contra, with the NES version being on a Super C. Did another session Star Wars Pinball, which was good, as was Mania Plus. And the last one had a good session was River City Girls, a distaff spin off to the long running University of Mansfield Kunio Kun games, naturally starring their lovers, and now it's their turn. Like, it's tough, but fun. And you expected this to be easy. Sorry, fellas, once again, ArcSys and WayForward do not develop games like that most of the time. Hello, Champions League Destroyer. Day 3, another session of Blazing Chrome was good. Just good to keep your head on a swivel and your hand on the fire button in that game. Castlevania Collection, reasonable. End up playing in the first release of a game to Hangam States before, Kid Dracula, who I've been curious to try ever since I saw a spear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. To me, it's actually pretty decent. And even though it's definitely not as tough as the other Castlevania games are going to be, it still was actually alright, I thought. My second session of River City Girls Season 2 is reasonable. Oh, I'm glad they let you hook up your controller to your PS4 Xbox One right away, which is something that only came later to Stadia. And some games wouldn't let you play if you didn't have it hooked up like that. Some other ones have some bleed into like a brief trial of Ubisoft Plus, which hopefully is works better than the infamous Uplay, but I'm not as big a fan as some other people but Scott Pilgrim will complete the game. Good, definitely plan on getting that one on Switch or PS4, depending on how I feel. I let that slip through my fingers once on the Wii, not gonna let that happen again. The Crew Ultimate is reasonable. Oh, it's definitely another kind of vehicular heist game, which to be fair is a better Fast and Furious game than Crossroads was. I've not played that one yet, but I heard it's a mess news testimonials. Again. So I'm just gonna go to my last day on February the 1st, fourth day, since there were server issues on 29th, 30th, and 31st. So yeah. Okay, so day 4, February 1st, Control, excellent. I didn't get to the end of that one since I'm gonna be getting on his Plus account this month. It still is kind of seedy. Hey, how you had to have the Ultimate Edition, and just to upgrade it to PS5, and at least it had excellent performance, but the worst performance I got was Lost Dogs Legion. If I had to remove like the subtext from the equation in the game, from a technical standpoint, it's a bit of a mess. And it doesn't really help that I had to re-amp the controls multiple times before basic action and like Bolt over a box or get with my. I don't think I'll be trying that one again, and so I'm not the biggest fan of that series. And if you want to. So that's Amazon Luna. So even though it does have some kinks to work out, as does the idea of game streaming as a whole, which is still kind of niche on the whole compared to the usual console and PCs. It's kind of like with VR, but even I can't deny the idea has potential. What will the future look like? With this platform or xCloud? I really don't know. No, but if I'm given a chance to take part in the open beta, which is later this year. Was going to be later here last year before everything else happened. And I'm definitely very much open and to one that definitely the technology has not been perfected yet, but once it is, I could see more people using it. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I got to say for now. If you got a chance to try Luna and our other game streaming services, let me know what you think of it, and that'll be all for now. Take care.